Okay, we're going. Today, guys, we're going over the presente perfecto, the present perfect. This is used to talk about things that you have done in your life. If I say, hey, Smitty over there, have you eaten a burrito? You would say, yes, I have eaten a burrito. That's the kind of sentences that we're going to be using here with the present perfect. First off, we have to use the verb haber, which means to have. Not to have as in to possess something, like I have a marker in my hand. That's not what this means. This verb haber means to have done something. To have in the terms of have done something. Okay? It's a very, very irregular verb. The yo form, let me hear y'all say, eh. Eh. That means I have done something. Next one down, let me hear y'all say, us. Us. You have done something. Next one down, let me hear you say, he or she or usted have done something. Come up to the top right, let me hear you say, hemos. We have done something. In the vosotros form here, let me hear you say, habéis. Ye have done something. And then our last one down here, let me say, han. They have done something, or you guys have done something. So we're going to conjugate this verb. We're going to use whichever form it is that the person is talking about, or the person involved is using. And then we're going to be using the old participios pasados. Now we've gone over these a lot. Up until now, we've been using participios pasados to use as adjectives. For example, the verb contaminar, if we put it into the participio pasado, we come up with what? Contaminado. Very good. And then we were using it as an adjective there. In this case, we are not using it as an adjective. It is part of our verb. We will not be changing the ending. We're never going to say contamina, contaminada. Never. This one has to end in the letter O. It will never end in an S. It will never end in an A. Leave it alone. Okay? So, for example, somebody give me a verb. Any verb? Jugar. Okay, so what's our participio pasado for jugar? Jugado. Okay, so for jugado, if I wanted to say I have played, I just combine e with jugado. He jugado. Then I might put a sport after that. He jugado al basquetbol. I have played basketball. Something like that. If I wanted to ask somebody a question, I'd say, hey, you, has jugado basquetbol? That's all there is to it. Have you played basketball? Sí, he jugado basquetbol. Okay, notice, that never changes. The only part that does is this guy up here. If we wanted to say we have played basketball, what would it be, guys? Hemos jugado. We have some zombies in the classroom. How about they have played? Han jugado. Okay, that's all there is to it. Now, one last thing before we click the video off. If I wanted to use an object pronoun, any sort of pronoun in this sentence. For example, if I say, hey, has visto, that's an irregular past participle for the verb ver. If I say, has visto la película? Have you seen the movie? One of the rules that we know about direct object pronoun placement is that it has to go in front of a conjugated verb. This is the conjugated verb. Okay? So your pronouns are going to come up here. So if I ask you, hey, has visto la película? You would say, la he visto. Literally, it, I have seen. Okay? So that's going to take a little bit of getting used to. For us English speakers, we're used to putting it at the end there. Okay? So that's the basic, that's the nuts and bolts for the presente perfecto. Cool.